everyone. So today my video is going to be about when words that you didn't expect come out of a person that you love. So basically, if someone that you love says something that's kind of out of character, or you didn't expect them to feel that way or have that type of opinion, like what do you do? So it's a situation that happened last week sometime, and I was speaking to a friend, and the response that she provided to me, I honestly have to say that it was rude. It was disrespectful to what the situation was, and I really didn't expect her to have that said opinion, only because she has been through it. Okay, I'm not gonna get into specifics of it, but it really took me aback. And in speaking with another friend who doesn't really know her but knows of her, she's always said, Carla, she is not like the most, it's something about her. Okay, she always says something about her, and I have those people who I will meet, some of my friends, and it's just something about them. They might not be a bad person for my friend, because I think that's another thing that people don't understand. Somebody who's beneficial in your life may not be beneficial in my life and where I am. And she's always told me her stance on her. Now, if my friend, one of my friends tell me that they don't care for another one of my friends, I make it my business to, for them not to meet, even if it's a birthday setting. I have, just like you have friends that you know who you want to pray with, friends who you want to joke with. It should be, all should be exclusive, but I mean, sometimes we do have those people that are separate in each category and bring different things. So, like I said, I think it just took me aback, her thoughts on that situation. And I know she knows, because when she said it, I was like, are you serious? Like, are you really serious right now? Because what you just said was so asinine, especially coming from, you've been in that position before. So how could you speak so illy about it and so matter-of-factly about it? I think it was the matter-of-fact about it. Like, okay, let's see what happened now. It's the same situation, baby. It's the same. Like, that's crazy. It baffles me, but that's crazy. So back to what I was saying about the person who, said something that really took me aback. I say this often and tell people that a lot of times your family and your friends are always going to be those people who, they know what triggers you, and they know what you like and you don't like. And sometimes they do say things, That's not to say that they don't care about you. But if you see that a person does this often, at that time, I feel like, for me, I'm going to say for me, or where I'm at in my life, I disconnect very quickly. Like, I think she can kind of tell that the conversation between us is not the same, because I'm just like, it was what was said. I wish I could divulge what was said, but it was what was said that was, I'm not going to even say yeah, it was heartless. It was very heartless. It was not thoughtful. It was hurtful. And it wasn't even directly to me, but it was about someone that I knew in a situation that they were going through. And I'm, like I said, she's been through this. So why would you even, like the old folks say, part your lips to say something like that? I don't understand it. I really don't. But I mean, people will be who they are. Maya Angelou says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I always ask God for discernment when it comes to people. And he's never, like I tell my sister all the time, like she'll say, well, God told me this and God told me this about you. And I told her, until he tells me, it's Casper the Friendly Ghost. And that's not to disrespect the conversation that she's had with God, but I need him to come to me about it. And sometimes we are not receptive of that conversation. You know, and it does happen. Like I say, maybe he has told me and I just wasn't listening, because sometimes God does speak to us and we don't listen. I have a video about that. But it's just, I don't know. Y'all, something just don't sit right in my spirit about that conversation. And I did, like, it's very few times and I'm never not vocal. But I was just like, are you stupid? I had to hit a Remy Ma on her. Are you stupid? Like, why would you even say? So y'all, yeah, y'all, I really have to pray on that. So, like, you pretty much, you have to accept a person's stance, but it's like, now I handle you differently, cause you, Jesus, you really could. I just don't understand it. I think my whole displacement is, you've been through this, ma'am. So why? And I guess everybody's interpretation of things are different. And like I was telling one of my families yesterday, everybody has a different point of grieving. Like, when you going through the grief process, this is just, it's semi off topic, but it's actually on topic. But everybody has, first of all, everybody has different ways to grieve. Then for two, it's like one person in the family will be, I'm talking about heated. However, the next person will be like calm, cool, and collect. Then the next time when they come to court, the next person will be heat. And then that next person, that other person will be calm, cool, and collect. It's just, it's the way that things happen and the way that things go, unfortunately and fortunately. I think it gives everybody a chance to not just be spazzing out at the same time. And also be careful what you say. Like, be very careful, because I do recall a conversation that I had with my sister. Her ex-fiance passed away, and I'm talking about, she was distraught. She was distraught. And I was just like, what are you so upset about? Y'all wasn't even together. So I basically told her, like, what are you, that's your ex, what you crying for? Falling out, acting a fool? Yes, he passed away, had to be, I'm gonna say December. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was around December. So in him passing away in December, I was just like, what are you tripping for? And she was just like, I mean, she really had no words. She really was looking at me sideways like, what you talking about? Because at the end of the day, that is somebody that you love. Even if y'all did separate, you still love that person. But baby, guess what? God had something planned for me 2 months later, because Princess' dad was murdered. And at that point, I'm crying over my ex that I wasn't with. See what I'm saying? So be very mindful of the words that you speak. Be very mindful, because they will come back and bite you. And guess what? One thing about it, God has a sense of humor. He absolutely does. Because guess what? That's the first thing that you think about. Well, I know that was for me. When it's something that I tell another person, or I guess fake reprimand them about, and something that same something happens to me, it's like God knock you on your head, like, see? And he sure sees me, baby. Yeah. Cause that one, listen, still have. Like, yeah, you call me can't get right when it comes to that situation. But today will be a good day. I'm getting breakfast. I'm still on duty, but it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helps somebody. Be mindful when you say certain things to people. And I know sometimes when you see that you have offended a friend, it's okay to say, I'm sorry, it may have came off wrong. Because I don't know. I still don't know about this situation. I know, but I don't know. Yeah, I know. I'm lying. I do know. It's just who she is. Like, it is. And the thing is, you too old to be like that. That's my thing. You too damn old to act a fool like that. But I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoy your day. And I hope our week is better because, listen, this past week has been rough.